find this. Last episode we made at Monroe. Prisoner, he could be framed for rape or murder. Like, there's a good reason he's in there.
We took the next exit. Did you take the next exit? Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you are. Right here. Where are we here? I don't know. Oh shit, McDonald's. Sure we can get something here. Yeah. Maybe we can get something here, yeah. No, I'm using 2 parking spaces. Wait, on the TV, there's been an evacuation. Let me see this. It didn't say why. Yeah, mandatory evacuation. Something's wrong. I feel like it's guys, why would they close a restaurant and have food in the back? There's still food in this. Why would they close the city? Look, there's literally no one around. It's raining. Oh shit. Get inside. Yeah, get inside. We don't want to get wet. I just bought this stuff. I don't want to get wet. It's fucking lightning. Here, guys. My friend is actually lives around here. Guys, follow me. I don't know if he's evacuated or not. Either a cyclone or a tornado. Do you guys want to go back to the I know one of them. This is not a city. I'm moving to the city. There has to be people in the city. You're right. There probably is. Hey, wait. Look at this. He's got a shelter over here. He does? Yeah, look at this. It's all there's literally an ocean right there. It's not, there's no like I'm not exhausted. This is nice. He's right. Oh, classy. Classy.
I wish I had this mod on my city world. Imagine like having a tornado warning in like the city. You have to evacuate and get underground. That'd be cool.
Getting away from the window.
Puggy, 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 puggy. I'm gonna do my kills with style.
Make this space a restaurant.
Oh my god. The funny thing is, hold on.
Fur pog burgers.
Killed sheep, sheep, sheep.
Killed sheep, sheep, sheep. Yo, I'm actually gonna build it right here because I think it's gonna look better right here.
Lol.
Killed sheep, sheep, sheep.
Make pog burgers.
I'm not gonna make a Pog Burgers because Pog Champ's a dick.
Dang it.
Wait, are there like in this dude's world? Are there 3 tornadoes and 1 hurricane converging on the one area? a C5 and 4 F1 tornadoes that just converged on the one location at a single time.
I'm going to get on my PlayStation.
Dude, we need to find Hogan. Come on, follow me. Dude, in my car. Is it still over here? It's still over here. Here, I don't think we need to really run. The place isn't really large. Here, okay. Here's, okay, this is my friend's house. Oh, shit. Never mind that. That place is totally just... Oh, my God. Dude, okay. We can go into here. Yeah, let's just go in here. Okay, let's call I'm gonna call Hogan. Yeah.
Hello? Where are you? I'm lost. I can't fuck. It's hailing me
I'm
now.
probably from, McChicky Burgers, whatever the fuck.
I can barely see that sign, but I'll try and make my way over to you. I need to get there because the distance touches down. I'm fucked.
Okay, get back inside.
Go to the east of Big Jupiter. Just go to the east of it. Follow the road to the east. You should see my car.
There's no stupid shit to get us out of this one.
Nope.
No overpass or something stupid. Anything that would save the day. Ruin it.
Yeah.
Here, do you have anything to barricade that hole? Cause that stuff is pouring in rain and I know that's just a little bit, but that could turn out a wall.
You know
Oh my God.
I don't
There's
even
a
care.
tornado.
Boom.
I like having the AC on during winter.
Oh my God.
About 5 meters from where we sucked up.
It landed me in the mansion.
Yeah, I think we're in the same house.
Are we?
Holy shit. Oh, I need to call Hogan. There's no signal.
Oh, dude, look beside you. Oh, good. I
I
found
know,
you.
you're here.
Holy crap, dude. I hope Hogan's safe.
I don't think. Holy fuck! Is that Hogan?
I think so.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
He was the only dude that ever made me laugh.
Another fucking yeah. Come back.
No, that's your preference. In fact, you know what? You think you're weird. I was wearing a blanket in the triple digits. Well, I was inside. Same. I'm gonna make like almost like a Gordon Ramsay style restaurant in Riversburg. Yeah. I was thinking about it last night. Yeah. I don't want to do Pogburgers because PogChamp is kind of a D-head. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'm going. And then I'm gonna make River's Dale, which will be a much cooler, prettier looking version. This is River's bird. Sorry for the horrible mic quality, chat.
No, it's better than you just hold behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wonder how fun this place would be in a nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like, if we do that, I want us to force split up, and I think where the bomb's gonna hit is somewhere, like, near the nuclear power plant in the southwest.
And set the whole place ablaze, yeah.
Yeah. And that would almost be like the glowing sea of the world. So if you're watching, I'm going to show you how you make a really pretty looking wall. So this is an example, you can spice it up. So, you know, then you put, your tops on. Then you put some slabs up here. And you, put whatever wall you want. Like, it can be cobblestone wall. It can be stone brick.
I'm getting out of here. I can't do this. I can't. I cannot stay here. I'm sorry.
I can't move it.
It looks like it's turned shit up.
Young Shiver sucked out. Are you okay?
How are you still alive?
Are you in a skyscraper? Because it's hitting those right now.
I'm still in that apartment. I'm sitting in that apartment right now.
Oh shit.
I don't know how we're still talking. I don't know how it's.
Oh, you're cutting out. Oh shit. Oh. Cut out. So now I'm at a messenger train that's been spotted and it's moving towards
Twisting.
and it's heading towards Tucson.
Yeah, it's heading towards twisting also. It's not good.
Shit. Oh my god. People are dying. Somebody that fell out of the sky.
Jackson,
What?
I found your car. It wasn't sucked away.
Here. I'm like Turbo Hogan.
Yeah.
Okay. The apartment complex is. Oh my god. Every single window out of it is ripped open. Holy shit, there's no way that it can survive this. No way.
Yep.
God damn it.
So what are we gonna do? We gotta get the police out here.
Get my car. Are you coming or not?
Yeah, I'm coming here. I saw there's another blue car over this way. I'll just get it. I don't have one. No, Miles my only one that got killed. I got one. It got sucked up.
Okay, you take that other car.
Yeah.
I can't take this.
Our cars are twins.
Jesus Christ, this thing is.
Enormous.
This car won't start. Is it hailing again?
Yeah.
Wow, this last part of the game was a challenge.
I'm gonna hide now.
Define depression when you accidentally fail a question from pre-K IXL.
Right here, he's down.
Okay. Okay, we can go. Oh, gee, this is a cyclone.
Oof.
Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay. Wait, is this road a dead end? Well, we're gonna have to take the highway. Which means that we're gonna have to go through this thing, so.
Okay, my car's getting pulled.
Oh, you can just kind of get through it. Fuck. Okay, it's passed. It's passed for me. Oh, good.
You're lucky.
Road leading up to this tornado.
Dang, that was pretty lucky.
Is there any, where's the highway leading up to this? Is there any exits?
No, the only way you can go close to that storm is to go to Twitch and take a left. That's the only way. And that, it's only gonna take it to the beach. Not that the beach will go out that far.
Is it possible that we can just try and find dirt?
I wouldn't recommend it. We get stuck probably.
There's no way to get there. Okay, cut.
Oh, dude.
Another person dying.
Why? I really didn't want to do this. But we gotta do it.
There's nobody else around.
Yeah, just us. So, let me go flip the switch and put him in his, grave.
What the fuck are you doing?
What? Wait. Wait.
Bruh. There's this tornado. There's this creator called Tornado Yoshi. He doesn't make the best quality videos, but he literally just hangs out with his friends inside of it. He has 4 friends. He hangs out inside the city, and it constantly gets hit with tornadoes and hurricanes, and they try to escape it or chase it. And it's from 2016 classic Minecraft. I know it may not be classic.
So, this is outside seating.
So I found a good way. So you hit this, and then you hit escape if you have a keyboard. So then you hit place escape. Place escape.
Is it a lot quicker building with a keyboard and mouse?
Yeah. Or kind of, yeah. And plus... And plus it helps eliminate drift. You saw drift there, that's because I'm using my controller and my keyboard at the same time.
That's why you use keyboard and mouse a lot more.
I don't use keyboard and mouse a whole lot more because I can suffer from carpal tunnel. Can't get in the water. Can't get in the water. I mean. You see what I just did?
Oh my god.
Hello, anyone there? Oh, hey, man. Hey, babe. I was thinking you all ready to go. What happened to your girlfriend, dude? Dang. I think you should still come with us, though. I don't think you should just be blocked because of this. You can still go with us if you want. Alright, I don't know what that is, but I'll just accept. Alright, well, hold on a second. I'm gonna watch TV. Hold on a second. Alright. Wow. They said some storms, but I don't care. I don't think this should ruin our day. I mean, yeah, and they've never done anything. Never. Alright, well, let's get to the car then. Alright, so you know what your car is at, right? Anthony?
I think you should go in that water.
I definitely know.
Our car gets big.
Steve almost spent a year
Our car gets big. You call that your...
2.
What? Damn.
I know his house is nice, but they don't need...
This is the single-handedly the best creative world I've ever made.
And people think, like, the those walls and stuff. Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
I don't know, and then some people think, oh,
Luca Noble? Is that what you're talking about? I know, yeah, I know who Luke Noble is. You're saying this world's good? Because if you are, it is. It's correct. It's honestly correct. Okay, here's the thing. Do you know how much space that must take up on his computer? Like, that video file of
This
me.
is where we had to upgrade his computer because of Minecraft. Maybe his computer still can't run a lot.
Like, I'm gonna estimate, if he's doing 1,000 days, that's probably well over a terabyte of videos.
So he really needs to chill.
Yeah, that's a lot of data for videos, because, like, a picture is like a few kilobytes, a video is a few, like, mega. Videos take up a lot of space. Oh my god. Get out of my way! Yeah, I literally just set a chicken on fire. Oh yeah, right. I remember what Riverdale was. It was actually a woodland mansion, and I demolished it. But don't worry, I have another woodland mansion just northwest. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I kind of like the creation of a large world in Minecraft because you know you can just go in one place and it helped you keep the server file down. Like
How does a survival hack more? I'm really confused on that.
probably because we've explored and generated more chunks.
I'm still confused though.
Hey, Juby Tutti has a file size of 6 terabytes. Well, 6.6, almost 7 now.
That's a lot less surprising.
Terra, man.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be more.
Giga, Mega, Terra is a bunch of measurements. I'm trying to experiment today. I poured some of my Gatorade into an ice cube maker, and I put some popsicle stick.
You can make Gatorade ice cubes?
Yeah, Gatorade popsicles. I put some popsicles there. I'm gonna go check on that right now. Wonder what's going on with them. Wonder if they're ready. Yeah. I love my shepherd's really long nose. Wait, hold on. Are you on my stream? Wait, are you? Want to see the bullet that broke? Here's the back of the bullet, right? Here's the bullet entirely. This is the back of the bullet. So, so like this would go almost like right here, right?
That's crazy.
So you kind of see how you can put it on. This is like a 1 in 1,000 chance, or like 1 in like, come on, maybe 1 in 100,000 actually. A failure happening. It's a very rare type of a failure in a gun. It's funny because this YouTube channel I saw was who would win, Momo, Among Us, or Gummy Bear? Like, bro. Like, are you serious? You're still using Momo that literally died like 3 years ago, bro. My god.
Rayce, I know where to go west from the ball for you to start looking to
Yo, by the way, do you know at the end of Just Cause 3, there's this dude named Sebastiano Di Ravello, and he's this general, and he has this top secret, like, golden helicopter, and it has, like, these awesome missiles. And it's, like, and it's a high-tech. You wanna know how I killed Di Ravello once?
How?
I took a mech that has, like, the Force. I picked his helicopter up and shoved it into a wall, and one-shot him. Remember, this fight is supposed to take 15 minutes, and I one-shot him by throwing him into a cliff.
Oh, that is. Well, I mean, it's really just calls.
Your time is here, Rico Rodriguez gets chucked in the freaking wall. And dude, the mechs in that game, it's a DLC though, but the mechs in that game are so fun. All the DLCs are good in that game. There's one DLC, the Sea, where you storm a base that shoots lightning, and that's how I got the inspiration for the Stingray. There's one where you invade an island with mechs that have the Force. And then there's the air where you have an air base and you have a wingsuit that has a rocket jet booster, and it's so cool.
Just cause sounds like one of those screw around games that you play for years.
Like, it's not... What, you know how, like, things explode and then, like, the remnants of that disappear? In this game, it doesn't. Well, it does sometimes.
Oh, that's cool.
But you can literally take down everything from, like, a little tiny fuel tank into a giant, like, satellite dish. If you love blowing things up and destroying stuff, it's your game. Because in the 4th version, there's tornadoes. They don't destroy houses, sadly, but you can watch them rip through entire towns and suck up cars. However, there's one car that can't be sucked up, which is the Tornado Chaser vehicle. Tornadoes have been on the decline lately. However, we need to be vigilant. In 2020, a 2.5-mile-wide tornado was spotted, almost the width of the El Reno, which means that here's what that means, is that if that means that another a supermassive tornado can be spawned.
Yeah, I think that should be the entrance.
Because 2.6 miles wide happened on frickin' March 13th or March 31st. And now, just last year, we had one that was 2.5 miles. Almost that of El Reno. We need to be vigilant, because those can happen again. El Reno, 2013, May 30th, could happen again. That was a horrible day. Yeah, my Gatorade sickles. They have formed a thin layer of ice. However, I accidentally penetrated it, and it's gonna have to start over. Well, one of them. However, I am making 16 of them. Oh my god, do you want to know something my dad does to make people really mad?
What?
Okay, so when he stops at a stoplight, he'll notice people get on their phones and start talking at a stoplight, so he'll inch forward to make them think that the light has turned green, but when they see that it's red, they get so mad. Like, he inches forward, he goes, inch, 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 and they think he's moving. I love how my dad is this passive aggressive.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Like he's like such a troll though. Oh my god, do you know how like the area where the towers are? Do you know like those towers? Well, oh wait a second. I've heard rumors from Mojang that apparently the height limit has been extended.
Yeah, it has.
Really? Let's test this out for myself.
The 528, I think.
Okay, because right now this spire is the highest tip in the entire country. You can't find anywhere higher.
Height limit for building is 256 blocks. Height limit for building is 256 blocks.
Well, it's not. Not yet. I bet you that's part 2. Okay, I'm gonna kind of like get you this in. Here's what I'm singing. Ready? It's actually how many views does this have? I know it's got like a lot of views. 42 million views.
How many views is that?
The video I'm singing from, it's 42 million views. Ready? Oh. It admires the bunny and then it goes, nah. He kills it. Oh my god. Ready? Here goes. He just searched it up, it's funny. His chest swallows an entire train. And it gets swallowed by an ender chest. I love that. Da, 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 da. You gotta listen carefully. There, it went. And then and this like destroys bedrock. Man, this animation's good, especially yeah. You know what? If you really like some manga, I suggest you search up the video, what's hiding in the most solitary place on Earth? The deep sea. Like, this dude made Kyrgyzstan. He actually makes learning really fun. Makes these like little animated videos, and they literally, one of them can take like a month to make. Hey, official, are you looking for a really nice mobile game? It's a good grindy one, but it's kind of fun to do. It's called Deep Town. It's called Deep Town. It's very grindy though. You make a little mine, and you collect from it, and you can make guilds, and you can join, and we can give each other stuff. Right now, I've not really played it in a while, but last time I left off, I'm trying to mine uranium, which is a really powerful resource. And I hear there's moons in the game that already have like 100% uranium, and I really want that.
What game?
Deep Town. It's a mobile game. It's actually a really good game. There's a lot of people that love it. Like, basically, like, the Earth goes in an apocalypse because these things called elders. They, like, for example, like, there's, like, an aluminum elder that eats only aluminum, or a coal elder that eats only coal. And they kept, like, making earthquakes, and they destroyed the planet. Yo, that video is scary to watch. Strange stars, where there's quarks and they make up atoms, but there's a very dangerous quark called a strange quark. If a strange quark touches matter, it turns that matter into a strange quark itself. Therefore, if a strange quark touches Earth, it would turn the Earth into a quote-unquote strange planet, destroying absolutely everything in its path.
So basically, you can't touch food.
You can't touch matter with it. Luckily, and yeah, I like that. The most deadliest planet on the planet. We're not the most dangerous organism on the planet. We're the second. The most dangerous is the bacteriophage, a microcellular organism that only destroys one species of bacteria, which people might know. I've actually pointed out, why don't we use bacteriophages to eliminate COVID-19? Because what bacteriophages do is that they destroy one type of bacteria only. Like, for example, let's say...
PS4 back, can I talk with you?
Yeah, sure, I'll try and make a party. So anyway, like, if we had bacteriophage that eliminated
Who
COVID-19...
wants to party with you?
Wyatt. Like, for example, if we had a bacteriophage that eliminated only COVID-19, guess what? That bacteriophage would not...
Does he mean like a PlayStation party?
Yeah. As I was saying, if we...
PlayStation?
Yes. As I said before, if we had a bacteriophage that eliminated only COVID-19, it wouldn't kill a virus such as, like, E. coli. It would only kill COVID-19. What it does...
If it could evolve, plus if it could evolve, you know. Yeah.
Bacteriophages are interesting. They're one of my favorite.
You're not
Big
defined by sclerosis. Learn about a treatment that may help you delay disability progression in RMS. Explore a treatment option at moreformyrms.com.
When scientists first started playing with magnets and wires and thinking about electrons, they had no idea how technology would evolve in the next 100 years. The scientists thinking about
Probably definitely the most expensive machine on the planet, particle accelerator. Did you know that particle accelerators contain so much copper wire you can make a trip to the sun and back multiple times?
What?
It's interesting. Particle accelerators. I don't know, but imagine a circle with a 1 mile diameter.
Imagine how much ice you could get for that.
Well, there was one in Illinois, in Aurora, but it shut down. It was one of the first ones in the entire world. Its diameter is 1 mile. It's a big particle accelerator.
I didn't get the invite.
Well, hey Wyatt, parties have changed a lot, okay? You need to go to your parties, and you need to go find me, okay? Because parties have changed a lot. You can't just open up a party
How
and...
long has it been since Wyatt got his PlayStation?
like 6 months to even 12 months.
Why?
I have no idea.
What games does he have installed? Can you play with us?
Like Minecraft, and I think that's it. He may not have PS4 Plus.
You need to get Apex or something.
Hey Wyatt, did you, I added you to the party. Okay, so here's how it works. Do you know what messages are, Wyatt? So apparently, like, they make it where you have... Okay, I can't add you because of your settings.
I am.
Because, you know, Sony's a piece of ass. They can't do anything right. Have you seen how I've drawn the anatomy of Minecraft? Of how, like, the world could be shaped? It's a very smart... Like, if you're on stream, I'll show you.
It's fine, I will talk to
I'm not just streaming.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper so I can draw it. I am not. I have a theory about why Minecraft happened. Why it was empty. Why it was, like, look at this. Minecraft started from literally nothing but emptiness. Now it's better. And you know what? My sister shared a tweet with me from somebody she found, and it's like, Has anybody noticed how Minecraft looks almost post-apocalyptic, and how with each up, and like how hear me out. They said how with each update the world heals and gets better. For example, the oceans were barren; they were empty, but now we have kelp, axolotls. Now we have dolphins. The ocean's pretty now. It's a place where you want to stay. And back then, when it was like the game was new, it was only grass and trees. There's no deserts. There's no jungles. There's nothing. Here's my theory, is that what if Minecraft is a synthetic world? Now hear me out on this one. It's going to be a little bit of a twist. My theory is that an ancient civilization found the Ender Dragon because the Ender Dragon could pass through blocks. However, they couldn't pass through bedrock. So, this quote-unquote ancient civilization, or even interstellar civilization, made a bedrock sphere, a hollow sphere, to contain the Ender Dragon, which could be why the end is so dark. On this sphere, the Nether formed, and after the Nether formed, another layer of bedrock was added, and then, on that layer of bedrock, was the overworld. My theory is that the End Islands orbit around some sort of dark core, probably being why we die when we fall into the void. Like, if I draw it out on paper, you might know what I'm talking about.
Or it could literally just be because it's a video game. That's not true.
My theory is that the Nether looked like the overworld once, however, lava started, when it was applied to the, it was supposed to be the deep underground, however, in the overworld, it was filled with lava. The lava slowly drained from the overworld into the Nether, and then the overworld and the Nether switched places. Like, look at my stream, I'll show you what I mean.
So...
Are you there? Is that what you said, so?
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second. Here's what I'm explaining. Is that, let's say, like, all of the areas I scribbled were space. My theory is that this is a dark core, and around the dark core orbits the End Islands. The reason the End could be so dark is that this layer of bedrock built by this quote-unquote civilization was used to contain the Ender Dragon.
Rayce,
What?
you know you can just ask Hawaii to start recording with you.
I know. But look it. Then, on this layer of bedrock, meteors crashed, forming the Nether. After this, another layer of bedrock was added, and it formed the overworld. And this is why, because I added on to the theory, why is the Nether smaller than the overworld? Why do I travel faster in the Nether than I do the overworld? That means that the overworld and the Nether are spherical. Now, of course, it's not spherical in the game, because that would be too hard to make, unless you're an Astroneer maker. But the theory, if you think about it, it almost fits perfectly. It almost fits well. You gotta admit, that was a good one. What? Wait a minute. The reason I added the dark core is because maybe that could be why we fall into the void and die. Now, I'm not saying if you go up into, like, forever in the nether or the end, that you're gonna find... I'm not saying you're gonna find a bedrock layer just on the top of the end. It's not gonna happen. Of course, this is a theory. We can't prove it to be wrong. However, we can't prove it to be true. Or can we? My theory is, another theory, that the dark core could actually probably be a black hole, swallowing anything in its path. However, yeah, and maybe even a small one. And of course, after this planet was built, the civilization left it and abandoned it, and then it took the same fate as Earth.
Yes. Why are you both screaming?
I don't know. I think someone's home, but they're not. No, Yukon. What? I'll be right back. I can't keep talking to this door. What? Sickles need 1 more hour. Hi, baby. Yes. Hi, baby. Hi. Aww, you're so pretty. You know, you're so pretty. Oh, you like it when I scratch your ear? Oh, you liked it, didn't you? Oh, so good. That feels so good. Yes, it does. Did you hear that? Yes or no? I can't hear by that.
Yes.
He's happy because he loves it when I scratch his ear.
Oh, that's cute.
I think he has like an infection. It's not like able to be housed in humans, but it kind of makes him hurt a little bit, and he loves it when people come and scratch him.
That's cute.
Oh. Shepherds are cute. I love their black overcoats and their brown undercoat bellies. They have a really pretty coat. Aww. But I'm not gonna lie, if you hear my, if you think my shepherd is in great pain, they literally whine. Shepherds are whiny. So when you hear dog meat complain and cry in Fallout 4, he's just whining. I'm not saying when he like goes, when he gets shot, he's not hurt. I'm just saying German shepherds are really big whiners. They will sound like they're being killed if my sister grooms their butt and tries to clean it of butt hair.
Oh my gosh. That is very funny.
Beyond our wildest imaginations. Or maybe not. Time will tell. So while you're waiting to see if the universe gets destroyed, you might still want to find out more about it. We've got you. Our friends from Brilliant can be your insight into a whole world of science, black holes and all. Brilliant is a website that helps you tackle science in a practical way, with interactive problem-solving courses and daily challenges in maths, logic and engineering. Each problem gives you all the tools you need to crack complex topics all by yourself. It's learning by doing, but with your brain instead of your hands. Use your curiosity to get to the bottom of puzzles and courses about things like classical mechanics, astronomy, gravitational physics, and much more. If you click the link in the description or visit brilliant.org/nutshell, you can sign up for free and learn more things than you can imagine. And there's an extra perk for Kurzgesagt viewers. The first 688 people to use the link get 20% off their annual membership, which lets you view all the daily problems in the archives and unlock every course. Brilliant helps you end your day a little smarter. You might get hooked on the experience.
Wait, whoops, I accidentally went to the end of the video.
Can I join?
Existence. Strange matter.
I'm sorry, but I'm doing it alone.
Extreme, but it bends the rules of the universe and could infect and destroy everything.
Crap.
But this is cool. Show me around.
I can't really show you a whole lot around, but I'll kind of show you after I get these wall things. You're advertising me Xbox Gold on when I'm playing PlayStation. Are you that ignorant? YouTube, I'm literally on I'm on PlayStation. Do you see this?
They had no idea how technology would evolve in the next 100 years. The scientists thinking about the cause of neutron stars and strange matter today may be setting up...
Unlock the door and catch a cheer. No, I'm not playing Hero Wars, dumb ad.
Time will tell. So while you're waiting to see if the universe gets destroyed, you might still want to find out more about it. Neutron stars are the densest things that are not black holes. In their cores, we might find the most dangerous substance in existence. Strange matter. A bizarre thing so extreme that it bends the rules of the universe and could infect and destroy everything it comes into contact with. Or it could teach us about how the universe began. Maybe both. In there.
This is my city. I'm not gonna show you everything about my city because, you know, there's a ton of buildings. I don't want to tour them. And you go here and there's El Paso. Not El Paso. industrial suburbs, so that's El Paso right there. There's the Energen nuclear power plant. It's really cool. You can actually go inside it, and it looks like a nuclear power plant. And then there's Los Aptos, which was a bunch of houses, and on this side there's Villa. Obviously, you got the arc kind of representation of St. Louis. And that's basically it almost. I mean, I would tour everything, but no, because you know it's big. It's really big.
Affect and destroy everything it comes into contact with. Or it could teach us about how the universe began.
I like Kyrgyzstan.
To understand how extreme strange matter really is, we first need to get a few basics. What is a neutron star, and how does strange matter break the rules of the universe? To get all of this, our video will grossly oversimplify a few things.
Yeah, you were
Provide you
nervous
with further reading
yesterday.
if you want
Yeah,
details.
or some.
A neutron star is what remains after a very massive star explodes in a
Now you
supernova.
can download both of
When
them
this
on
happens, the star's core collapses under
Wow.
its own gravity with such a strong inward force that it squeezes nuclei and particles together violently.
Okay, that
Electrons are
much.
pushed into protons, so they merge
Boy,
and turn into neutrons.
how?
All the nothing inside of atoms is suddenly completely filled with particles that really don't want to be close to each other, but have no choice. They desperately push back against gravity, against the collapse. If gravity wins, they will become a black hole. If they win, they become a neutron star. This makes neutron stars like giant atomic nuclei the size of a city, but holding the mass of our sun. And here, things get weird. The environment in the core of neutron stars is so extreme that the rules of nuclear physics change. And this could lead to a strange and extremely dangerous substance. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We first need to know the rules before we learn how they can be broken. Protons and neutrons, the particles making up the nuclei of atoms, are made up of smaller particles
Quarks.
called quarks.
Quarks.
Really don't want to be alone. They are what we call confined. You can try to separate them, but the harder you pull, the harder they try to pull themselves back together. If you use a lot of energy, they just use this energy to create new quarks. Quarks only exist together as the building blocks of other particles and have never been observed.
Yeah, you know that. I knew this. Neutrons, protons, electrons can be separated into quarks.
The up and down quarks found in protons and neutrons. All other quarks seem to decay away quickly. But this may be different inside neutron stars. The forces operating in their cores are so extreme that they are actually similar to the universe shortly after the Big Bang. Neutron star cores are like fossils, which can let us peer back in time to the beginning of everything. So learning how quarks behave inside a neutron star is a way of understanding the very nature of the universe itself. One hypothesis is that inside a neutron star core, protons and neutrons deconfine. All the particles crammed shoulder to shoulder dissolve and melt into a sort of bath of quarks. Uncountable numbers of particles become one giant thing made purely from quarks. Quark matter. A star made from this is called a quark star, though from the outside it may not look any different than a regular neutron star. Now we can finally talk about the most dangerous substance. If the pressure inside a quark star is great enough, it may get stranger. Literally. In the cores of neutron stars, some of the quarks may be converted into strange quarks. Strange quarks have bizarre nuclear properties.
Restaurant.
They are heavier, and for the lack of a better word,
Can I see it from the
stronger.
outside?
If they turn up, they could create strange matter. Strange matter might be the ideal state of matter. Perfectly dense, perfectly stable, indestructible.
It looks nice.
More stable than any other matter in the universe.
I feel like you should fill up the
That it can
streets
exist
with
outside
cars.
neutron stars. If this is the case, we have a problem. It might
You
be
should install
infectious.
some mods.
Every piece of matter it
If I would, it might be weird, but I would install like a severe weather mod. I don't know what, but that'd be just cool.
into strange matter too. Protons and neutrons would dissolve and become part of the quark bath, which frees energy and creates more strange matter. The only way to get rid of it would be to throw it into a black hole. But then again, who cares? All of it is inside neutron stars. Except when neutron stars collide with other neutron stars, or black holes, they spew out tremendous amounts of their insides, some of which could include little droplets of strange matter called strangelets. Strangelets are as dense as the core of a neutron star. They could be really small, maybe even subatomic, but even the largest strangelets wouldn't be any bigger than a rocket. These strangelets would drift through the galaxy for millions or billions of years until they meet a star or planet by chance. If one were to strike Earth, it would immediately start converting it into strange matter. The more it converts, the more it would grow. Ultimately, all of the atoms making up Earth would be converted. Earth would become a hot clump of strange matter the size of an asteroid.
What? What happened?
Just some garbage game mechanics. Oh.
If a strangelet strikes the sun, it would collapse into a strange star, eating through it like fire through a dry forest. This
Is that the sound coming from your microwave?
Star, eating through it like fire through a dry forest. This would not change the sun's mass much, but it would become much less bright, so Earth would freeze to death.
That's hilarious.
And like a tiny virus, we'd have no way to see a strangelet coming. Worse still, some theories suggest strangelets are more than common, outnumbering stars in the galaxy. These strangelets could have formed very early after the Big Bang, when it was as hot and dense as a neutron star core everywhere.
You'll see here in a second.
Clumping around the gravity of galaxies as the universe expanded and evolved. Strangelets could even be so numerous and massive that they might actually be the dark matter we suspect holds galaxies together. But then again, maybe not. This is speculation, and the Earth and Sun and planets haven't been consumed in a wildfire of strangelets in the past few billion years, so the odds seem good that it won't happen anytime soon.
Did you make a copy?
Yeah.
Understanding these strange objects today may be the key to understanding the birth of our universe and why it grew to look the way it does now. When scientists first started playing with magnets and wires and
what do they think is gonna happen?
I don't really. I'm sorry if I'm sorry, but like I don't really let people join.
It's like this isn't even like really a public role for people to join.
I never viewed it as that. Thank you for telling me. Now I can use that. Like, I'm sorry guys, but just because I stream a world doesn't mean that I'm going to let everyone join, okay? Maybe I can do that in the future. Just maybe. I could probably make a server. But you boys not packing $3,700 million. So, yeah. Please stop.
Okay, so no cola?
No. That's just actually kind of gross. Dude, I hate when they make every toothpaste mint. I don't like mint. Like, I hate to go against the world here, but I just don't like mint. Well, this is interesting. What happens if you turn the...
the reason we're able to publish videos. Here in the Kurzgesagt labs, we only work on the most important scientific problems like, what if we nuke stuff? Or, how about we make this elephant explode? Or, who could forget, look at this thing, it's really big. Continuing this proud tradition, let's explore the scientific mystery of what would happen to you if Earth suddenly turned into gold. The Midas Apocalypse, based on the ancient tale of King Midas, who was cursed, so everything he touched turned into gold. Before we can explore this scenario with science, we'll first define the premise. Midas's curse is a very special phenomenon called magic, which allows us to modify physics. So what happens when Midas touches something and it turns to gold? An atom of gold has 79 protons and 118 neutrons in its nucleus. The electric force of the protons on the electrons
then it's atomic.
And gives gold its chemical.
Wow.
An atom of gold has 79 protons and 118 neutrons in its nucleus.
Then its atomic number is 79. Wait, no. Yep, 79. And its atomic mass is 197.0. Pretty dense. Gold is a
The electric force
Dude, in this game, there's
shapes the atom and gives gold its chemical properties, like that it doesn't rust and that it's kind of shiny and bendy. So, to make not gold into gold, we have to change atoms. Let's say Midas touches a duck. All the light elements like hydrogen, carbon and oxygen gain electrons and protons and neutrons to become gold. Not only is the duck suddenly 33 times more massive, it's also much too dense. The gold atoms are far closer together than they like and repel each other violently, causing the golden duck to explode with the energy of half a ton of TNT, leaving only gold dust and a very dead Midas. This is clearly...
Did what happened? What would happen? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
So, what is Fortnite?
Were you questioning about it?
It's just garbage now.
No kidding.
It's a very good way for Midas's power to work. So what if instead Midas's power uses the atoms that are already present and simply rearranges all particles in the matter he touches into gold? No matter is created or destroyed. Instead, atoms dissolve and the protons, neutrons and electrons are reassembled to make gold. However, gold is very dense, about 20 times denser than a duck. Without adding any matter, the gold duck would be a very awkward kind of foamy gold with lots of tiny microscopic gaps. This is funky and doesn't explode, which is progress. Now that we've established a sort of magic that works, what would happen if Midas stumbles? What if he touches Earth itself? Let's freeze time for just a moment and rearrange all the matter in the Earth. Just like the duck, the Earth is now solid gold, but with many tiny atomic scale gaps. While these gaps weren't a huge deal for the duck, they're a big problem for the Earth. A spongy planet is not a thing that can exist, as gravity compresses Earth, squeezing it together to close up the gaps. As a result, the Earth contracts, shrinking its radius. If you're standing on Earth's surface, you'll suddenly find yourself in freefall, like on a roller coaster, as the ground sinks away beneath you. But since the ground is falling too, it doesn't move away from you. It feels like someone turned off gravity, and you and everything else would begin to float. But the ride doesn't last forever. It takes only 10 minutes for everything to crash down, and a weird 10 minutes it is indeed. And then, as abruptly as it started, it stops. The collapsing Earth has reached its desired size, and gravity is suddenly turned back on for you. Hopefully you enjoyed your minutes of floating, because the ground and you with it crash into the planet at 30,000 kilometers an hour, making your body splatter like a water balloon as it hits. In one instant, basically all of humanity gets smashed into red puddles. This is only the start of our problems though, since Earth imploded supersonically. The kinetic energy of the implosion is basically equivalent to detonating a planet made of TNT. Crushed together under incredible forces, Earth's core reaches 1,000,000 degrees Celsius, a temperature closer to the core of a star than anything we're used to finding on Earth. As the Earth crashes into itself, it generates an enormously powerful shockwave which plows upwards, catapulting the atmosphere up
and there goes the atmosphere.
The Earth's surface temperature reaches
Will you tell him? Aunt Vicky, 3 seconds.
No. Do not come in here and state. Don't. Do not say a phone number, okay? Listen. You don't realize this. I'm literally online streaming. Do not leak a phone number. Okay? Yeah, go before it denies.
Huh?
While others boil off, escaping from the atmosphere. The golden plasma outshines the sun, while the enormous radiation lifts tons of material off into space. Over the coming days, the plasma cloud cools and eventually freezes into a shiny little golden ball. Okay, maybe this type of magic doesn't work. So if replacing atoms made the Earth so overdense that it exploded, and disassembling and reassembling atoms made the Earth so underdense that it imploded, there must be a sweet spot where the Earth does neither. What if Midas's power is such that an object is suddenly replaced by an object with the same volume, made from solid gold? That magic is a little bit more magic, and cuts a few extra corners, but let's see where this leads us. So, Midas stumbles again. Even though our new pure gold Earth is not expanding or contracting, it's suddenly much more massive. The density of gold is 3.5 times greater than the Earth, meaning the Earth is going to get 3.5 times more massive. For starters, everyone now has to contend with surface gravity that is more than 3 times stronger. So if you're not a champion weightlifter who's used to carrying times your body weight on your shoulders, you're probably going to be slammed to the ground by your own weight. Depending on where you were when Earth turned into gold, this alone could seriously hurt or even kill you. Trees and artificial structures collapse under stress they were never meant to sustain, while birds and planes and all things that were able to fly or float splash to the ground all around you. And you're not the only thing weighed down by the greater gravity. The weight of the atmosphere and also atmospheric pressure nearly quadruples, which is a bad thing if you like living. On its own, this won't kill you. Scuba divers can comfortably breathe air at these pressures for a while, but unfortunately squeezing the atmosphere this much raises its temperature to 150 degrees Celsius, which is like the insides of an oven. The entire Earth's surface bakes, roasting anything and everything. There is no escape. Gold may be a metal, but it's about 3 times weaker than steel, and also very malleable, which makes it very bad mountain material. The tallest
Yeah, you can literally take a hammer and hit gold, and you can make it into sheets that are only 10 atoms thick. That's how weak gold is. It's called gold leaf. You can literally hammer into gold leaf if you try not.
are now only about 2 kilometers high, so whole ranges compress as their own weight basically crushes their base. It's hard to say what happens here. We're probably in for giant earthquakes and landslides as the planet is squeezed into a new shape. And it's not just mountain ranges. The differences between the continents and the ocean floor level out, causing the ocean basins to overflow, sending massive tidal waves over the Earth's surface. What remains is a planet made of gold, entirely covered by an ocean 3 kilometers deep, a super hot atmosphere, and a lot of dead people. Okay, there may be a lesson to take away here, but we're not sure what it is. We did all the maths though. It's in our sources document if you want to take a look. If you learned anything in this video, let us know.
What is this character I'm making?
I'm gonna take a break here. Bye, stream.